Okay, so World Ender it is. We are about to rescue Hammon. Now it has been some time. All those locations that you see on the map, we uncovered all those locations. We went to every single one, except for the one with question marks. That one we cannot access yet. Uh, but we've been all over, and the idea was we were searching for Hammond, and it's taken us all this way, and finally, hopefully, although I've already played, so I know how this goes. Hopefully, we get to rescue him. Now, I had theories. First time I played this, I thought, man, I hope this isn't like typical game with typical tropes, like the typical twist where the person you're looking for, it turns out they've gone over to the other side, or they've been working with the other side the whole time, and So I was kind of half expecting Hammond to be, actually maybe even the leader of the Nova sect, like, or at least, be working with them and in close proximity or whatever. Because, a lot of strange shit happens. I think I already came in here the other day. That's why I'm not finding anything. There were some things in here. I came in here and I looked around a little bit because I needed scrap. That's right. I was desperate for scrap. And I got some scrap and I bought some med kits when I got back to... I got what I needed to get another med kit or two, I think. And so I was able to get 4 because I had 0. I remember I had no med kits when I got here. But I had scrap. But I just needed some more scrap so I could get at least one more fucking med kit because, man, I'm hurting for med kits.
Mimer Enclave. Okay. I think that's the name of the ancients who built this place. An enclave is kind of like a posse, right?
Yeah, we'll be coming up to... Oh, yeah. I have to make a change right here, right now. I know what's coming. Let's send her back. And I have to stock up on some, or I have to equip some EMPs. Swap her for her. Pharaoh here, Pharaoh has circuit breaker as does Dux. Circuit breaker is an ability which allows him to disable robotic enemies for 1 turn. But it seems like it actually lasts longer than that. I think it's a couple of turns. It says 1 turn, but I think it lasts longer. Anyway. Yeah, she doesn't need this. Think about this as well. I'm going to switch that for this. And negate some of that critical hit damage. Actually, it makes her immune to critical hits. Oops. All right, now we're set. You know what? I might be a little slightly off. I think this area.
Anything like this? It doesn't look good.
Yeah, I think this is the area that we'll cross a bridge when we come to it. Get it? And take us over to there are going to be some big mechanical enemies, rather large mechanical enemies. Look at this map. Oh, that map's not going to tell me anything.
A lot of beds here. Think this is where the ancients slept?
Commando vest absorbs explosive damage. Nice. Or extra throwing range. You know what? That is fucking sweet, man. I think I'm going to swap hers for that. Any scrap?
Buddies used to grow mushrooms. We've seen this before.
What's that supposed to be? Swan?
The Nova sect were here, but they left in a hurry. I don't want to know why. That is a pig's head, just like... I feel sick.
That is so cruel of the developers. Sixth sense of humor. Poor Borman. See one of his cousins laid out on the table there with an apple in his
When a chair
mouth.
gets this big, they call it a throne. Thrones cushion the asses of dangerous people. These buttons must control that missile somehow, but they're useless without power.
Gego's note. Gego? Whatever. Gego is sick of polishing the ancient weapon. It's Gego is told to do. Gego should have left with Lux when he asked for help to bring light to the zone. Lux would have been a kind master. Plutonia has gone mad and Gego is losing the will to live. Tomorrow Gego will fall into the shaft and then they can polish the metal palace themselves. Goodbye, Gego the Polisher. Oh wow, he was suicidal. Gego, He just needed some. He needed a hug, I think. Okay, this is a nice weapon here. This is sort of like a marksman rifle. It's got range, especially when it's upgraded. Yeah, I think I'll swap this out now because I'll need a weapon with range for him. So I'll go ahead and swap that out now. Even although it's a one shot. Yeah. All the scrap. Hey, I gotta check this out again. Just make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, I think there's a switch up here or something. I thought. No, it's a holy book. Fixie. Okay. It's an artifact. The How Things Work book.
Hammon mentioned a book like this with gizmos and whatnot. The ancients sure liked their books.
Use a pencil to quickly rewind a tape. I have no clue as to what either of these items is.
It's a book on how to MacGyver.
That Novosite psycho said Hammon was around here. Keep your eyes open.
Hate to rush you guys, but can we rescue your friends before the big world-ending weapon blows us to smithereens? Please?
I don't think you have to worry about that. Come on. Nothing. Okay, I have enough for one med kit, but I need more. So. Wow. It's covered in mushrooms.
Look alive, people. That's Hammon. The reason we're here. We need to rescue him.
Oh shit, yeah, that's right. Yeah, Hammon. I don't know why I'm acting all surprised because I already played that here before, but I actually forgot why we were down here. I was so interested in finding scrap.
Hammon's barely alive when we find him. But we find him. We find him as a team. With Hammon, the Ark's heart can start beating again. We think our mission is complete, but Hammon insists on telling us a secret. A secret that rips a hole through the middle of my life. He tells us he's been to Eden. Yes, the Eden. The mythical place beyond the zone where the secrets to life are kept. He says Eden is a base for the ancients, who are very much alive and creating the mimer machines we've been seeing. He says the ancients do know the secrets to life, but not human life. Mutant life. Me, Pharaoh, Selma, Magnus. Our ears perk up. If ducks had ears, they'd perk up too. Us mutants don't remember jack about our pasts. We're walking amnesiacs. We wonder why some of us look like animals, and others have powers we don't understand. Finding out who we are sounds like the quest of a lifetime, or a very big mistake. There's a problem. Hammon tells us the Nova sect probed his mind, stole the location of Eden from his thoughts. They're headed there now, determined to unleash the power of the ancients and cleanse the zone, which means killing everyone inside the Ark. Our home. He says there's one chance to beat the Nova sect to the gates of Eden. Go through the Forbidden City, he says. It's a shortcut and the Nova sect are too scared to go through. That doesn't make me feel too good. Hammon begs us not to tell the Elder, because the Elder won't accept the truth. Our mission was a man. Now it's Eden. We have one final journey to save the Ark. But if us stalkers discover who we really are, will we want to come back?